Okay, which one are we cutting?
All right, listen, let's think about this because this is pretty important, right? So, red, green, blue.
Green means go.
Green means go, but does that mean like go or blow, or go as in cut, or go as in blow, or
And red means stop.
Blue's my favorite color, right? But I don't know
I
the
like green.
context necessarily.
You know what? Let's just go for blue.
All right, this is your call.
All right.
All right, for our new episode of Your LexPD with Bige and Nicole, you might notice at the moment it's just Bige, but Nicole is somewhere around here getting ready for what we're going to be talking about today, the Hazardous Devices Unit here at the Lexington Police Department. You look like you are ready.
I'm ready. Ready to blow some stuff
heavy?
up. Just a little bit. It's heavier than our gear that we wear.
You ready to go take a little run or do something?
No.
Okay, all right. So, and obviously we are not too good at picking the color of wires and all that kind of thing. So let's
Apparently
go
not.
talk to the folks that do know what they're talking about.
Yep.
And we're going to be visiting with the Lexington Police Department Hazardous Devices Unit.
Hey, we are here with Commander Greathouse and Officer Kaylee Sizemore with the Hazardous Devices Unit. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You know, we've had Commander Greathouse on several episodes. He obviously is involved in a lot of things at the police department, but I know one of your true passions, we always talk technology with you, but I know one of your true passions is Hazardous Device Unit. So I guess we'll get started. I always like to talk about a little bit of history. So if you can kind of tell us when it started, how it evolved, and why it started.
Sure. So back in 2001, January of 2001, so before September 11th, we were in the process of examining, do we need to actually have a squad back in Lexington? Back in the 70s, we did have one, and it kind of went from the police department to the fire department, and then back to the police department. They kind of dissolved in the early 80s, I think. And in 2001, we started to form that back. I interviewed for that squad after taking a course in college when I graduated in '99. Back then, it was a post-blast investigation they were holding at Eastern Kentucky University, and they asked for volunteers for the first class just to see how it was. And if you took the class, you automatically got an A. Well, I'll definitely take a free class when I get a perfect grade. And it sparked my interest. And so when we started this squad in 2001, we started with 4. I'm the last one of the original 4 that got on the squad in 2001. And so we had our first bomb tech certified not too long after September 11th. I think they were certified by January, and then we had the rest of us certified a couple years later. I went to basic school in '04, so I've been a bomb tech since then. So I've been on the squad from the very beginning. And then we have our newest members that just started back in the summer of last year, so summer of '25. These are our newest members that are going to take over the legacy, and sometime probably soon, don't know when, but my career is not going to be nearly as long as the folks that are coming behind me. So.
Well, Kaylee, you know, we were talking earlier. Kaylee was one of our explorers on the Lexington Police Department Explorer Post 357, and back when I used to coordinate it. So I'm excited for you and proud of you and seeing you excel with the Lexington Police Department. So since you are new, let's talk a little bit about training, because I am very confident that there is a lot of training required in this job.
There is. So something interesting about bomb techs is in the nation, there's roughly about 3,000 at any given time through the entire nation. In Kentucky, we have 5 separate squads, and we're one of those. And we have 8 certified bomb techs just for Lexington that we're allowed to have. Currently, we have 6. This fall into the winter, we're actually going to have our last 2 go to school to get us back up to full strength. So we'll have 8 total then. We have 10 members on the team. And so it's governed by what's called the National Bomb Squad Advisory Board. It works in conjunction with the FBI, and they dictate how many hours of training we have to have. We first started, it was only 16 hours, so we had 2 training days a month. And then right around 2020, with given all the other things that we do in the bomb squad now, from either defeating bombs and electronics and robotics and then drones and things like that, they increased that by another 10 hours. So we have 3 days a month that we train, and that's just the training part. Not nearly enough for us to be extremely good at what we do. And I tell the folks when they come on, when we started, if you wanted to get really good, you had to spend a lot of your own personal time. And you asked about, or you talked about this being a passion. This is one of my passions. You don't see a lot of play. We don't have a lot of turnover. When you come on the bomb squad, you stay here, and I'm evident of that. The 3 people that originally came on, they stayed their entire careers. So there isn't this, we just do this a little bit and then get back out. And I talked about the FBI in conjunction with NABSCAB. There's only one place in the country that you can go get certified to be a bomb tech, and that's Huntsville, Alabama. So there's not any other standard, there is one standard. And so bomb techs that are trained here in Lexington as bomb techs can go anywhere in the United States and its territories and run calls with that exact same team, because they're going to have the exact same equipment, they're going to have the exact same training, and we can work in conjunction. They could also come here and do the exact same thing. I could walk onto any bomb squad truck across the country, find the equipment that I need to operate, even if nobody else is there, because we all have to have the exact same thing. So I think that's pretty special. I've always considered that very special in a very tight community. If there's something going on, somebody's going to know about it. We had a recent house explosion here in Lexington. We worked a few weeks ago. I was getting calls from all around the country. What do you need? What can I help you with? Do you need any advice? I mean, those are the things. If you don't know something, there is absolutely nobody you can't call to find an answer, because we all know each other because we all go to one school.
Right. And the training, I'm sure, is ongoing too.
It's ongoing. So every 3 months.
As a matter of fact, I think the whole team is here today.
The whole team is here,
And,
except for one. We have one actually in training in Alabama,
Okay.
Doing an advanced class. So Patrick Hall is another one of our officers that is here. He just got certified last year, and he is in advanced explosive demolition techniques, which is hosted by the ATF, which I have gone down to help teach many, many times after I went through in 2005, and it is a wonderful. In fact, I made some great friendships there from guys around the country that I went back every year to teach with. We've flown all over the place and taught all over this country. That's the wonderful thing about this squad, is it provides you with so many opportunities to do so many different things. And to speak a little bit back about the certification, it's 6 weeks, so it's basic 6 weeks for you to be certified, and that is for you to be able to go down and what most people think, cut the red wire. That's to go down and actually put your hands on
Which
stuff.
we know that can not turn out the right way. Right? So, and you talked about, we've got some things around us here, which, Nicole, I think you know that's pretty heavy, right?
This weighs about 80
about
pounds, you
85
said?
pounds. Yeah. So these are our brand new suits. They're made by MedEng. This is the EOD 9N, and they are up to a 10. 10s we don't care for. I don't like the design of them. In fact, they're terrible. We had them come in and talk to us, and their national rep came in and talked to us, and we put together some ideas, and they're actually in development of making a newer suit that is going to be better fitted for the bomb tech. This suit is not comfortable. Like I said, it weighs 85 pounds. It has all the protective features up front, and that's for a reason, because you're always going to be facing the device. It's rated at 1 pound at 0 feet, so you could be over top of a 1 pound stick of dynamite is what it's rated at, and you could be blown backwards, and you're supposed to be able to survive. I don't know if anybody's actually tested that or not. Don't want to, but it is heavy. There's a lot of new features in these suits that are different from what I started with. Before, you had to have a manual release on your face piece. Now they've got a pop-up hood. They got the integrated lights. A lot of stuff we didn't have back then. So it's great. These are really good suits. They're more comfortable than they were in the beginning. We have one of our robots over here. This robot has been used. It's been taken apart and put back together many different times. This is the original one we got off a grant. This is our first robot, but I think there's maybe 2 original parts that are still left on it. So it's been upgraded, I think, 3 total times. And this is called a Spartan. It's made by Remotech down in Tennessee. So we can go down there, which is great because we're close. So if we need something, we can go down there. And then we have a pan disruptor over here, which we use to mitigate devices and things like that. We use columns of water using different energy size shells to be able to project water at a certain speed.
So a lot of equipment, which brings us to, I think you've got a new vehicle that
Yes.
we have on a grant that's going to be coming in shortly.
After 25 years, we're actually going to get our first brand new response truck, primary. So the one we have back here is a recycle from the fire department. This used to be a hazmat vehicle, And we're super grateful that we got this vehicle. Before that, we had an old ambulance from the fire department that we had converted into a response vehicle. This has been really good for us. It's aging. The problem is you can't find parts for these anymore because they don't manufacture it. So we were lucky enough and blessed with grant money from Department of Homeland Security in Kentucky to be able to purchase that vehicle. We purchased it 3 years ago, and it should be ready hopefully in the next 30 days. I've gotten some updated pictures, which I'll share with you all. I think we're going to put in the video of the progression from when it started just as a chassis, and they're going to build the thing. So we are super excited. What I'm really excited about is that is the same vehicle that all of the bomb techs go train on in Huntsville. So it's going to be the same type vehicle. Known platform. It's actually going to have air conditioning that works in the back. It's going to have heat that works in the back. It's going to have room for all of our gear, so we'll be able to take everything. It's going to be really cool. Very, very excited about it. Very excited for the new folks because they know this is going to be a 20 or 30-year vehicle.
So with us being one of the 5 bomb squads in the state, do we also help out some smaller agencies?
Yep. As I talked about how small the bomb tech community is, we had the call for the house explosion. We had bomb techs from the FBI and the ATF show up. We have great partnerships with our federal partners. But we go assist in the Derby. We go assist in Thunder and Oaks. We have traveled as far east as Kentucky goes and as far west as Kentucky goes, and same north and south. We've actually responded out of state for calls before because other squads are either busy, some of their equipment is broke, and they need assistance. So you just start calling around, and we respond really contiguous, not only to our specific location here in Lexington, but also just as a state.
And that's what, that helps us get these grants.
Absolutely, yeah.
By being able to assist other agencies, and I know we're the same in the air support unit where we're been fortunate enough to get some grants because we serve more than just Lexington and help some other folks out. So that is fantastic. And as far as you, Kaylee, question, what made you want to do this?
With my background in the military, I enjoy working in a team setting, and I love all the opportunities we get to work with our local, state, and federal partners.
All right. Well, this is a fantastic team. Everybody's close knit. You do fantastic work.
I appreciate it.
And everybody in Lexington is very fortunate that you exist. And it's one of those things people don't think about until they need you.
Sure.
And then it's pretty important when they need you, right?
We like to be quiet. We don't want to be seen. I tell folks when they go, this is not a job. You can't come in here and be good at this if you just want to do a job. This is a lifestyle. This is just a way of life. Either you're going to accept the fact that you're going to have to train a lot. You're going to have to lose hours of sleep. And I tell people, when you come here, I'm not going to be able to pay you for all the stuff that you're going to do. If you want to be good, you're going to have to sacrifice personally to be able to get really good at it. And we have a really close-knit group of people.
So what's the future of the unit?
I think the future is very bright. The folks we have here behind us, I hope that I've done a good job selecting, and it's not just me. I say me. This is a team effort. We have a tryout, which Kaylee did the last one. I think I looked at her and said, you could at least make it look hard. She did such a good job along with all the folks we picked. They have the lifestyle mentality. They know that it's going to take a lot of dedication to be able to keep this unit going. It is near and dear to my heart. I truly, truly love this unit. Well,
we can tell, and we appreciate it, right?
And we want to play with the toys.
Awesome. We got plenty of toys to play with.
We got everything from drones to whatever. We're going to get out and take a look at some of this. So, Commander, Kaylee, again, thank you all very much for joining us. This is a very interesting unit. We've had a lot of folks that have asked us about this and said, when are you going to do an episode on HDU? So we appreciate you joining us, and let's go see what we got out here.
Let's go blow some stuff up.
All right.
Faj, it was so fun learning about the hazardous devices unit.
It's interesting stuff, and you know, a lot of people don't know that we have that here, that resource in Lexington, and for all of Kentucky, really, it is very, very valuable. And just what a great team! Commander Greathouse has done a great job putting that team together. They do so much training, great, and you know, of course, while we're here, we're playing on some of the toys here. We've got a future episode coming up down the road with Emergency Response Unit. We'll get a look inside the Bearcat. But next month,
If you watch CSI, we have a unit similar to that. It's called the Forensic Services Unit.
so when we talk about Forensic Services Unit, we're talking about everything from fingerprints, ballistic testing, doing scans for scenes. I mean, it's truly some of the stuff that you hear about on TV. So I think it's going to be a really, really interesting episode.
So join us next month for another episode of Your LexPD.